So I just asked God, what are we doing next? And he said to me, can we find love in preaching? And yeah, we can find all three 27s in preaching. So let's get it on the board so it's official. Preaching equals love plus half a love, triple 27, but let's highlight it. Well, you've got an R and I, which make 27. And then you've got this 6 points plus this NG to make another 27. And then you've got a P and a C and an H to make a 27. So preaching is 27, 27, 27. That's love plus half a love perfectly. So you can just cluster whatever, pair of 27s together you want to give you love. I think this is really exceptional here. These three right here and these three right here give you the 27, 27. And what's amazing about that is in these two teams here you get 9 plus 12 plus 15 plus 18. Those teams all divide by 3, going up in threes. Amazing. And then this team is 24 plus 3, and there's a 3 right at the center of the word preaching. Isn't that amazing? It's all based on number 3, and then there's 3 letters that divide by 3. And then that 3 in the center is flanked with 9, which is 3 times 3. So, this is a word from the living God, and now it's being fulfilled before our eyes. Can we find love in preaching? And we just did. And I just marvel at the way God worded that question to me to get me onto this. God did not command me. I said, God, what are we doing next? He did not command me in a forceful, dictator-like voice saying, find love in preaching, solve, the word preaching, He said it in a very still, small voice, very pleasurable. Can we find love in preaching? What an inviting, unifying way to invite a learner or a group of learners into knowledge. Can we? Can we do it together? So we're using the word we. Can we find love in preaching? And it just occurred to me that whole sentence divides by 3. Because can we find love in preaching? Find divides by 3, love divides by 3, can divides by 3, we knits together with in to divide by 3. That is 51, those two. And like these ones are all pure 9s. Can is 18 double 9. This is like 18 plus 9 plus, and love. So can we find love in preaching? Now, it seems obvious to me that this sentence God would use all the time with words that divide by 3. And this can be used by teachers for generations to come that are teaching this subject to children in the next generation. This is how you can introduce the next thing that you're going to solve. Can we find love in preaching? And the kids are like, I don't know. I think we can. If we work together, we can. It's just the perfect invitation. When you ask a good question, this is what this speaks. A good question is far more stimulating and far more inviting than a dictatorship, because it engages people's searching, solving, treasure hunting mind. Can we do it? Can we? Can we find love in preaching? I don't know. Let's try. It's like the kids are just like, it makes it more surprising. It makes it more like inviting. When you ask someone a question, it triggers their alertness. It triggers their responsiveness. It triggers their quickness. It triggers their brain to engage. Because now they have to respond. when you invite someone into a new realm of knowledge that they might not have, if you do it with a beautiful question that's invitational, like this word I just got from God, it's very love-centered, it's very inviting, it's very gracious, it's very like tantalizing. You just can't resist. Can we find love in preaching? And then we just did it. Imagine saying this in front of a group of high school students. Just saying it like that. Can we find love in preaching? And immediately, all the kids are already thinking, maybe we can. I don't know. What's going to happen? Maybe we can. Can we? Is it? I'm curious. Questions. Questions. And then there's the satisfaction of, there's that wonder. There's that like, well, we got to dig. We got to go to work here. We got to dig. We got to, do some numbers here to get our satisfaction. And then, oh, we got the answer. We got the answer. And there's satisfaction. And we got the answer. But I had to work for it. It was self-motivated. But the question sets the stage for that self-motivation. You're saying, I don't know. Maybe we can. You're just like, can you help me? It's just like this invitation. Like, let's do it together. And then so, let's get the number on this whole phrase, because these are words from the living God. When God speaks, it's pretty precious. It's like, let's do the math on it. And because this one, you can put in front of, it starts with C, which is 3. I mean, you can put this in front of any word or phrase that divides by 3. Like, for example, can we find love in worship? Worship equals love plus love, but you have to find the two loves. Can we find love in Chevrolet? Of course you can. Love is spelled backwards in Chevrolet, and the other letters equal love as well by Divine Ordinance. And so you just keep using this phrase. Can we find love in Corvette? Well, Corvette equals Chevrolet, equals worship. Can we find love in the world? Well, the word world contains love. Plus a bonus 18. The R. Pop out the R at the dead center. The rest equals 27 plus 27. Now you're going to have to ignore that annoying, motorbike warm up. This guy kick starts his bike and just lets it idle for the next 2 minutes maybe before riding away. So don't worry about it. But let's do the math on can we find love in. 28, 42, so these are 51. This is 54. This is 27. This is 33. 33, 54, 51, 18. That's 105 plus 33, 138. Wow, 156. So this is a king number for the number 3. It's 12 times 13. I've seen it a million times. I've preached on it a million times. Just know that it's a king. The number of words is 5, the third prime. The number of letters is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. God's favorite letter to glorify 3. 15, 3 times the third prime. So, letter for letter, stroke for stroke. I'm just going to check if the strokes divided by 3. Not quite, but you can solve by the law of prime and omit. Here we find love. Well, how many strokes is it? 4, 7, 11, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 33, 36, 37. Perfectly. Perfect, because 37 is the 12th prime. 12 divides by 3. Perfect. And even the name 37 in text divides by 3. 37, Thirtyseven divides by 3 to the glory of the Trinity. And it's the 12th prime, which divides by 3. So there goes the motorbike dude. He's gone. Okay. By the way, can you find love in a motorbike? Of course you can. Motor divides by 3, bike divides by 3. Let's find love in a motorbike. I insist on the sovereignty of God and the fact that that was ordained to happen in this video. So can we find love in a motorbike? Okay, let's find love in a motorbike. And then you can find love in God is sovereign, that famous phrase. But motorbike, I mean, well, I was going to finish preaching on that. Oh yeah, 37. And then by divine ordinance, we saw God pull off a famous 37 on January 23rd of this year when Klay Thompson scored 37 points in a single basketball quarter in the third quarter, no less. And it was all based on 9 3-pointers, and he is a Christian and all that. Okay. And of course, he plays for Golden State Warriors, which is 3 to the power of 5 and all that. Okay. But just quickly, let's just solve the word bike. 13 plus 5. Oh yeah, bike is 27, half a love. Let me just refresh that. Yeah, 13 plus. Yeah, bike all by itself is half a love. And then motor is 33 plus 30, 63 plus 18 is 81. Wow, so motorbike is literally 108 equals worship equals love plus love. See that? We wouldn't have got this gem right now if it wasn't for that guy kickstarting his motorbike right now. So, glory to God. So, God is sovereign. It's just like, why did that happen right now? Because God ordains me to solve the word motorbike equals worship, love plus love. Done. And, okay. And then you can go, you can find like different 27s and get the 54s out of it, like the bookends make 18 plus this 9 is a 27 in that right. And, you know, it's easy if you start with the high side. Like you spell the word bet, T-E-B, that's 27 like that. Then you can go M, you get the idea, just whatever. There you go, that was a word from God. Can we find love in preaching? And that was astonishing. Wow. Amazing. It's amazing. I just get random words all over the place. Can you find love in the Hail Mary, we call it? The long bomb. Okay. Of course you can. I believe the Hail Mary adds to 120 perfectly in 3 letters. You can do the math on it. It's like a 3 heaven. Anyways, just have fun with it.